Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Muscatine Today show. I am super excited about the show today. I've got a table full of guests that I'm excited to get to, but I want to start by saying super thank you to all of our sponsors. The list is growing of sponsors for the show, which is exciting because that means that this platform for folks doing awesome things in Muscatine is going to continue. We have nonprofits on the show on a regular basis. Awesome teams like the Riverhawks who are on today, who get to share their game schedule and talk about their upcoming games. And that's all important stuff, and I'm so glad to be able to share that stuff with you. So thank you to Muscatine Power and Water and Rivo Plumbing and Heating, Becky Insurance and Financial Services, Impact Life Blood Center. If you are able to donate right now, please go over right next door and donate some blood. Let's keep those shelves full for when we need it. Lutheran Living Senior Campus, Toyota of Muscatine, Impact Fitness and Nutrition, Suntan City Muscatine, Unity Point Health Trinity Muscatine, of course Hy-Vee, and our newest sponsor, Harper's Cycling and Fitness. Like I said, super excited for the show today. These guys are all super excited. You guys are super excited, right?
Yeah.
So excited to be on the show today. So, upcoming game, season's like full force. You guys have been practicing. But the first question I have is, do you like your coach, yes or no?
Yeah.
Say he rides behind us a lot. He's got our backs.
Oh, I was hoping you were going to talk crap about
I don't know, man.
And he got his days, but we cool with him.
He hits on us at practice sometimes, but it's okay.
Maybe he tells us in practice when he be catching us off guard, he'll pad up and just full on.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah, still fun.
Pound ya?
Yeah, that's true. He's the main victim.
Trying to hurt us.
I was a victim.
I was a victim.
I was a victim.
Wow. Yeah, I figured some things like this they were going to come up today on the show. I'm really sorry about that, you guys.
It's torture.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
hard days.
Yeah.
It's hard to live with, but we get through it.
It builds character. At the end of the
builds
day.
character.
At the end of the day.
So it was actually fun before the show, just hearing you guys kind of talk amongst yourselves about the upcoming season, some of the people that you might go up against. And so I was eavesdropping a little bit, but it was fun to just hear you guys talk about some of your opponents that you have on the schedule and some people talking crap that aren't even on your schedule, right?
Yeah.
But you guys have, you have a lot to live up to. Last year was a good season, and so now you got to come in hot again, right?
Yeah.
Do you guys feel like you're ready for that?
Oh, more than ready.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I feel like we're ready to win a ring, and that's what we're going to do.
Facts. That's the main goal.
Yep.
That's the plan.
Cool. Can I get a ring also if I'm the quarterback?
We'll see to it.
Oh, yeah.
We'll try our best.
They put you right on there.
Quarterback?
Oh, yeah.
Honorary.
Eric will buy it for you.
Starting
Eric will
quarterback.
buy it for
Eric
you.
will buy
Okay,
it for you.
sweet. I'm so excited. So the first game is coming up this weekend,
Yeah.
and we're all prepared.
Yes, ma'am.
We're ready.
Always.
Eric's been hitting you guys and doing all the things. You guys have been practicing hard. Who's the opponent for this weekend?
Peoria Punishers.
So Peoria, you guys have played them before. Anything that you know to expect that you guys have been preparing for?
Our main thing is with them is just play our game,
Yeah.
play to the whistle, and just honestly just finish out. Because I feel like last year's game, we didn't really finish how we wanted to, how they wanted to. But this year we got a better conditioning, better mentality, and one goal to actually get everything done with. So if we just play our game, finish the game, I feel like we come up with the dub.
Yep. Coming up with a dub.
A little extra intensity. They're the defending champs, but
Yeah.
every Sunday.
Yeah.
Just football.
So I want to encourage everybody to come out and watch the game because it's at home,
Yeah.
which is super cool.
And on the new
And
field.
on the new field. I was just going to say that. That is going to be awesome. It's going to be on the new field, at home, first game of the season, and that's going to be so cool. So come out this Saturday, or not Saturday, Sunday, 2 p.m. Oh my gosh! Don't come on Saturday, 'cause you will be alone.
By yourself.
You will be all alone. You can maybe go and get your seat. They can go get their seat on Sunday.
Yeah, you might-
maybe have a little camp out.
Call spot check.
Yeah, he's got a market spot.
But Sunday, 2 p.m. is when the game's going to start, and it's gonna be cool to be out at the new stadium, new field.
Excited for that.
Yeah, that is going to be really cool. So, tell me about a game where there's not a lot of crowd, not a lot of home crowd, compared to a game that you're playing where you have a lot of your home, because you guys play some games that are pretty far away that maybe you don't have as much of a crowd.
Yeah.
Tell me the difference in the impact that has on you guys as a team when you're out there on the field, when you have like that crowd out there versus when you don't.
It's a massive impact. For me, at least, just from the aspect of you have your family on the sideline.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You want to play better for people that you know in your community, and there's a little bit more on it.
Yep.
As opposed to when you're 5-6 hours away and you're playing, it's just that little bit of extra motivation to play a
Right.
little bit harder.
Yeah.
I
I
think.
mean, you always want to play well, but when you have people out there cheering for you, even when you're down or, when you've done something great, it kind of,
You can't take a loss in front of your family. That's his head.
Takes the weight off your shoulder.
yeah.
Or
I
you can.
will say like the intensity when you're home, it's a good feeling. But either way it goes, far away, if we 10 hours away, if we're 5 minutes away, we still gonna play with the same intensity.
Same energy.
Right.
Every drive, every play, we still gonna play hard to the whistle blow.
Yep.
It's more pride than anything. You can't lose with this.
Yep.
Refuse to take a loss, honestly.
I'm not coming home without saying I didn't get
Facts.
home.
Facts.
And plus, I don't know about y'all, but I got family everywhere pretty much, so
Yeah?
they're gonna show up to the game.
Someone's gonna show
That's
up.
Towns are
awesome.
better.
Show up.
I love it. Somebody's going to show up. I love that.
Every game, the whole game.
Well, I mean, the game is in Muscatine.
Yeah.
And we're talking about the Muscatine Riverhawks right now,
Right.
and everybody should show up, right? The stand should be full, and it costs $5 to get in.
I'll pay for it if you need it.
I'll pay for you to get in.
Mama, you ain't got no excuse.
It's football when
Right.
football's over.
Yep.
Right.
It's just
Yeah.
another excuse to come watch more football.
Exactly.
It's a good environment. It's good for the kids too.
Listen
Yep.
to music. People
Definitely
get hit
be fun.
hard.
And some people don't get out like that because of COVID. So it's a good time. Everybody's safe now. You
Open
get
area.
vaccinated or you got your mask. No excuses, man. Come
It's
out,
beautiful
enjoy
outside,
it.
too.
Yeah.
It's been so nice.
Exactly.
We have
Finally
nice
getting
weather.
warm. Finally
Enjoy the
getting warm.
sunlight.
Yep.
Doing some football.
Yep. Come out and get some vitamin D.
Don't
Yes.
look like Eric.
So it is going. It's going to be this Sunday, the first game of the season, plus the first home game, and it's at 2 p.m. So come out and support these guys. Okay, so talk to me about. Can you? I don't know if you can tell me this, but when you're looking at the schedule, what's the game that you're like, ooh, we're gonna have to work hard that game?
Our first game.
This one.
Our
this
first
one?
game, yeah.
The first game and the second game.
Yeah.
Second game.
Okay.
Second game, I don't know. about
Not
that
so
one,
much
but
the second game. Second game's more fun.
Yeah. Who's the second game? I don't know. I just have their. Who's the second game?
The first game is probably the hardest.
Yeah.
Yeah, first
First
game.
game.
Okay.
Most intense team, probably most well-built team. So
Yeah.
that's probably.
We like a challenge, so like
Yeah.
their first
Like
game,
having
they're
a-
nationally ranked, they're
Yeah.
the league champs, so
that's
we
where
like
I
a
go.
challenge our
But
first
you're
game.
coming in hot,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, and it's good. I think the best thing about it is you see where you're at immediately.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Defending
Yeah.
champs, you play them, you see exactly where you're at. So we'll be able to gauge ourselves throughout the season. We'll play them again during the season. That's the other cool thing is this year, as opposed to the previous years, we have conference play now. So a lot of the teams that we're playing we'll see twice, and we'll get to have those second matchups and different game plans, and so I think that
Love it.
it's a good way to start the season off.
Yep. So, just like in previous years, but this year it's going to be also live on Discover Muscatine, which is exciting. We're excited about the partnership, about being able to go out and be a part of the family now, and be able to go out and provide a really good live stream, especially for those away games, when
Definitely.
people can't make it out. We hope that you always do. And it's the same with Muskie Sports. We say, you know, we always want people in the stands because that's the most exciting thing.
Yeah.
But if you can't, at least you can watch the game, you know, on your device or on cable, whatever. You can still watch the game and be supportive that way.
Yeah.
So either way, you can be supportive and watch the game. So we hope that you do, starting this Sunday, and support them all throughout the season, whether it be in person with your butt in the stands or whether you're watching on the TV. So, but this game especially, I want the stands to be full. So
Oh, yeah.
I really hope
Be
that
greatly appreciated.
Muscatine comes out and really shows up for you guys because it's going to be cool.
Yeah.
And it's cool to have a team like you guys, you know, in our town. So I hope that people show up for you guys. Okay, so we didn't really do this at the beginning because we just like got right in, but maybe just introduce yourself. Tell us if you've played on the team before, if this is your first year, and maybe at what position you play so people can start getting familiar with your faces, and that way when they pick up your cards and stuff, they can,
We got cards?
no.
I was just saying,
I mean, you should. Come on, coach.
say what?
Come on,
I
coach.
want an action figure.
That's so fancy.
I can help you guys out. I'll help you. I can design something for you.
Give me a Heisman Trophy pose.
Drew can start.
My name's Drew
Okay.
Whitehorn. I'm an outside corner. It's my third season on the team. And yeah, I'm just really motivated this year. Extremely, extremely motivated, and I think we got a really good program. We've got really young this year, and I think we're going to make a big splash that a lot of people aren't expecting.
Awesome.
I'm really ready.
Yep.
My name is Terry Shaw. I go by Terry. Running back and DN. My first season on the team. I'm really excited. You know, I feel like I got something to show people, and our whole team does. We definitely gonna do that. So.
My name is Jaden Poole. I'm a returner. I'm coming back. I played with the team 2018, my first championship, and 2019. So I'm back to just reclaim what's ours, honestly, and get everything going. I play nickel back, and yeah, come support.
Sweet.
I am the one and only Prince Malik, Kenneth Jones. I play linebacker. I'm a new one here. I'm young, and I'm ready to show off my athleticism and see what I can do to film for the team.
Athletes.
I love
You just play
it.
football, you know.
No, I don't just play football.
You play football.
I'm Ashley Lovelace. I'm the quarterback. New to the team this year.
Starting quarterback.
Starting quarterback.
Get it
I'm
right.
ready to just whoop some ass this year. No, I think it's awesome
like
what
it.
you guys are doing. I'm excited for the season. I'm excited to see just like where the Riverhawks started. I talk about this all the time, but like I literally was at the first Riverhawks game when like it first started,
That's
like
awesome.
forever and ever ago, you know, and it was just like, I don't want to say this, but like it was just a bunch of like some of my like classmates, just a bunch of guys just wanting to have fun,
Yeah.
basically. And to now what it is, it's so cool to see that,
It was like the
and it
retirement
makes me
home
so
of dads.
proud.
Yeah.
So I love it. I'm excited. I hope you guys all come out to the game on Sunday at 2 o'clock. If you can't be there, if you absolutely can't be there, at least be watching
Live
on your
stream.
screens.
Live
Yep, it's going to be a live stream, so watch and support that way. But if you haven't already liked their Facebook page, you know, make sure you're on social media, check them out so you can kind of stay up to date on the schedule, where they're at, where they're going to be after the game, right? You guys probably go out after the game, right?
Boonies
after the
on
big
the
W.
air.
Yep. Boonies.
Boonies. So,
Team sponsor.
yep, definitely stay up to date on their social media and watch the podcast. Have you guys watched the podcast? Have you guys been on the podcast yet?
Yes.
No.
Last year. Not
Last
this
year you were?
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Media team's doing big things. That's another really cool thing about our team that's, I feel like, getting better and better. That's something really cool that we offer that, especially for those away games, is super cool. I think that it's awesome, you know.
Don't we also have like a merch store?
And yeah, we also have the merch store too.
Well, you guys,
We got to point that
you
out.
guys can,
I got a
you know,
pretty cool,
shirts,
couple pretty cool
shirts.
shirts
so
last
we got
year.
shirts,
Yeah.
hoodies. hoodies, fleeces. You can get our names on the back. Just saying my name's Terry Shaw again. Just let you know. You can like, if you want to get my name, you might as well go ahead. You know,
I'll just be my personal fan.
My personal fan. If you want to wear number 2, you can.
You know, they also known as Mr. Machiavelli. You know what I'm saying? On the back, you know, if you want, you know.
Just whatever if you want to.
For real.
Prefer, call him.
No pressure. No pressure.
No pressure.
No, goes by many names.
Too, bro. You might as well. Put your IG
It means a lot, but no pressure. Yeah, definitely. And the merch store, I know that's on like social media and stuff too, but we can also throw that in the comment section of the show today so that you guys can have a direct link to that and order some gear for the games coming up, because I think the first 2 are actually home games, right?
Yes.
So get your order in, so at least you'll have it by the next one.
Oh, yeah.
I know Phelps, I think, provides all that stuff, so that's pretty cool. Well, thank you guys for coming out this morning. I know it's kind of early to pull everybody out sometimes when you have to travel, and I got a baby. He's like, I'm up all night.
I got a free day, so
yeah.
I mean, I wasn't doing nothing anyway.
I wasn't doing anything. I was just going to basically go around encouraging people to put my name on the back of their shirt.
Exactly, you know. Terry Shaw. Once
Terry
again,
Shaw.
Terry Shaw.
letting it be known.
Don't forget.
Remember the name.
Remember the name.
Actually, if your sales exceed $200, I get 20%.
I get 5%.
What?
Terry Shaw.
Terry Shaw.
So watch the game. Come out to the new field on Sunday at 2 o'clock and watch the game. It's going to be a good one, and it's the season opener, so you know it's going to be a good one.
Yes, ma'am.
Thanks again for coming out, you guys. I appreciate it.
Thank
It was
you.
Thank you
fun.
for having us.
We're going to go to a quick commercial, and we'll be right back in just a second. Shane from United Way is coming on to talk about some of the good stuff they're doing out in our community, too. So we'll be right back.
Thank you, guys.
We just don't work out in a single plane of motion.
Hello, I'm Ashley Lovelace. Being a big is pretty awesome. But you know what else is awesome? Bowl for Kids' Sake. Yep, that's right. It's back. It's that time of year when you get to spend the afternoon with your friends, maybe have some pizza, win some door prizes, and just hang out at the Rose Bowl. This is the biggest fundraiser for Big Brothers Big Sisters the whole year. So make sure you sign up online because this is the most fun you're going to have in rented shoes.
Okay, guys, we've been through a lot together. We all know sometimes it gets hard, but it's okay to not feel okay. You know what helps? A good book or going for a walk. Not now, Fred. But what really helps is to talk to someone. Because to take care of each other, you gotta take care of you. If you need to talk to someone, your doctor will listen. Unity Point Health. Know how much you matter to this world.
Energy. We're just talking. It is hard. You have to bring a lot of energy after the Riverhawks.
Yeah, you do.
You do. I'm so excited though, like to have a team like that in our town and to see how much they've grown. It's pretty cool. I don't know. I feel like we have a pretty cool town. I mean,
that's just another example of the strangeness of Muscatine sometimes, where
Right.
it's like you wouldn't think a town our size would have something like that.
yeah. But we've got it, and
Yep.
they're doing great things, and it's so fun to watch it and to be able to say like, yeah, they're the Muscatine Riverhawks, and you know that's my town. So
Right.
Speaking of awesome things that go on in our town, it's also really cool to have United Way and to be able to kind of follow some of the cool stuff that you guys do in our community as well. So let's get an update about all the stuff that's going on at United Way.
Well, you can go to my merch shop and get United Way merchandise if you want my name on the back.
If you want Shane on the back, you can just go ahead and. What number would you prefer? If you were going to pick a number for yourself.
That's a good question.
What would it be?
I don't remember what my Little League number was anymore, but.
Mine's always 23. I was a big Jordan fan, so just always when I was younger.
Yeah.
So it's just always been 23, like ever since. Now my daughter's 23, so.
Yeah.
It's just become a thing.
It's a good number.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
and
that.
it's a nice looking number.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You can borrow it if you want.
I might.
Yeah. So what kind of things are going on at United Way right now?
Well, the big thing is we moved. Our office moved.
Yeah.
So last week.
Holy buckets, last week.
After being in the same location for 13 years.
A very long time.
Yeah, almost 13, I think 12 and a half.
Yeah.
Prior to that, we were where the Merrill is now.
Yep.
But then we moved to the Pearl Plaza in September of 2009, like the year that I started at United Way.
Yep.
And we just last week, we moved to 615 Cedar, which is the second floor of the Community Bank and Trust building on Cedar Street.
Mm-hmm.
So it's exciting.
That is exciting.
Yeah.
Brand new office and stuff.
I know.
I'm sure you were like decorating and like doing all sorts of...
That's still to come. We're still like getting things
okay.
like
You're like,
organized.
no, I'm still like bringing in the boxes.
Yeah.
That'd be like the first thing I'd want to do. I'd be like, oh, I'm going to put my little pictures.
I did say that I need to do that.
stationery.
I need to do that because I didn't really have too much decorating in my old office. It just had stuff like pictures from the prior director.
Ah, gotcha.
Like,
so you never
not
really
not like photos.
Right.
I don't have
You
somebody
didn't
else's
have- you didn't
family
have
on
their
my. I didn't have somebody
That
else's
would have been
family on my
awkward.
desk, but
Yes.
but like like the other decor
Yeah.
was.
Yep.
So I'm gonna actually.
Make
I don't
it your
know.
own.
I have no decorating skills, so I don't know what I'm going to do.
Well, let me
but-
know if you need me to come in and give you some advice on that. I like that. So.
Yeah. So yeah, we're excited. It's with we actually house Aligned Impact Muscatine in our office also,
Very
and
cool.
with
Yep.
some grant funding, they've grown. Their staff has grown a little bit, so we just needed more room.
Yeah.
To be able to kind of spread out a little
grow.
bit. Yep.
More room to grow, which is an amazing thing. I know Aligned Impact growing is an awesome thing in the community, which I need to have them back on the show again to just talk about some of that
definitely.
growth and what things they're doing in the community and stuff. I don't know if you guys noticed in Discover Muscatine, but like the Jefferson ads, and that was something that they kind of helped orchestrate.
Right.
It's really fun to see some of the stuff that's going on out in the community and how that all ties together with Aligned Impact as well. So
yeah, they're a good partner out there in the community for sure.
Yep.
So
you moved.
Yep.
That's a big.
That is a big thing.
Undertaking.
Yeah.
And not very fun.
No.
I don't
It's
like
not something I
moving.
like doing at all. So
Yeah. So grants and stuff like that.
yeah, so we just wrapped up our grants for the year.
Yep.
And we actually have our celebration a week from today.
Yep.
Virtually.
Yep.
On Zoom at noon on the 24th.
Awesome.
So you
Just
can
to
go to
celebrate.
our Facebook page and find a link to register for that. It's free, and it's just a way for us to not only kind of recognize all the volunteers that we've had throughout the year.
Yep.
That's the important thing, is recognize everybody that's helped out in the community or helped with different things going on, whether it's grocery delivery or food rescue, that kind of thing. But then it's also a way for us to kind of let people know the organizations that we're providing funding to this year that receive grants from us.
Yeah.
And it's exciting.
Yeah. And so the grant process, when people applied for those grants, different organizations, then there was a committee that kind of made those decisions, volunteers, things like that.
Yep.
And now those decisions have been made and the celebrations get to happen, which is fun, because then you get the community gets to find out more about what that money is going to be used for and what great new things are going to be happening out in the community with those funds. And so that's exciting for everyone, not just the organizations that got the grants, but the whole community, because that's who it's going to benefit, is people
Yeah.
in the community. So.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And one of the things that we're doing, that we've just started doing in conjunction with Aligned Impact Muscatine, is our education programs. We have now a database that we're using to track some metrics to see how well we're doing in the community, tied to school data for the school districts here in Muscatine County. And then we actually have a full-time data manager that Aligned Impact Muscatine has that is going to help us be able to pull all that data together and really start to see what's making an impact and what we can do better and that kind of thing. So
Yep. Yeah. It's cool to be able to, obviously we want to just give as much as we can, right? To all the organizations, to everybody that needs it, but to really be able to dig in and see what is making an impact, what's making a difference in the community.
Right.
That's important, so that you can make sure that you continue to fund those things, and maybe those things are able to grow in that way, because we know that information. So very good work.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So still doing like some of the vaccinations and stuff like that, the clinics out and about, all that stuff can still be found on the United Way website, I assume.
Yeah, we still, even though, many of us, obviously we can kind of, I feel like things are opening up, we can kind of get back to
and the weather's nice,
normal, the weather's nice out there. We do still have a contract with through United Ways of Iowa to do provide vaccination efforts in conjunction with public health.
Yep.
So we are still partnering out there to try to, there are still some people out there that haven't been vaccinated that want to, they just maybe need some help on where to go and that kind of thing.
Yep.
And we're also doing work in Louisa County, which is, more rural, so they don't have as many resources as we have here in Muscatine.
Absolutely.
So I think we had a vaccination clinic in Columbus Junction last week, and we had 24 people get vaccinated. So
the numbers are still, there.
We're still doing what we can to help people. Again, not to force people to get vaccinated or anything like that, but just to, some people just don't have the information that they need, or need to know where to go, or need it to be easier to get there, or whatever it may be. So.
Yep, timing's not quite right, things like that. We all know that. Schedules are crazy, and sometimes it just doesn't work out, right?
Right. Yep, that's exactly right.
So what's next for United Way? What's some stuff that's coming up that everybody needs to know about, to watch for?
Well, I'd
say the celebration, obviously.
Yeah, that next week. But now that we've invested in different programs and stuff, I think it's the next step is seeing how that work progresses.
Yep.
Especially with the new data system, we'll be still working to see how we can best utilize that to have the biggest impact.
Yeah.
Our overall goal is to make sure that people are self-sufficient, and they can take care of themselves and meet all of their needs. And the best way to do that is, for us to do whatever we can to support those programs that are making the impact. So.
So once you find out about the organizations that have received these grants and the work that they're going to do, sign up to volunteer. Watch the volunteer site so that you can sign up and help out and make an impact in the work that they're planning to do in the community. So
we do have some Day of Carings coming up in the spring. So in April we have a couple of school Day of Carings that we'll be doing.
Yep.
We do the big one with with businesses and such in the fall.
Right.
But this will be for schools to participate. So
you'll see some of the high schoolers and stuff out and about doing some work. I know they're doing some stuff for the Fruitland Park Board. We kind of set up a list and stuff. So it's always fun to see them out doing work like that in their community, and I love that. I love that became a thing.
Yeah, it's not just Muscatine School District. It's we have L&M participating, and so usually the school districts, we have L&M, we have Muscatine, and then we have Durant. School districts all participate in different days. Helping in their communities. So
very cool. Well, a lot of things coming up. Always watch United Way website to get updates, and join in on that live celebration to celebrate some of those people who worked really hard to get those grants. It's not easy, I mean, it's an easy process in some ways, but it's not easy to, come up with that idea and do the work, and then after you receive the grant, then even more work, to really make it happen. So kudos to everybody who's out there doing work in our community to make it better. And I'm looking forward to that celebration to see who all received the grants and what work's going to be done in our community. So I hope you guys will all join that as well. You can go on their Facebook page and find that information if you didn't have a chance to jot it down or want those links. So that's always a great way to stay up to date as well with things happening with United Way here in Muscatine as well. So thanks for coming on.
Yeah.
Let me know when your apparel shop opens up and you can get Shane on your shirt. Oh gosh, they're fun. But yeah, I'm glad that you came on today, even though it was a tough act to follow. I feel like it was a tough act for me to even follow.
I mean, it's great to have that kind of energy.
Yep, so. It is. We're going to go to another commercial here, and then I have a few reminders for you, and then I'll let you go for the day. But it's been a fun show, so thanks for joining me.
You bet. Thank you.
Awesome. We'll be right back.
Here at Toyota Muscatine, we believe it's important to be strong supporters of our local community.
And that's why we donate thousands upon thousands of dollars to local Muscatine charities each year.
It's the reason why all of our employees are local to the area and have a vested interest in our community.
We value our customers, so when you shop here at Toyota of Muscatine, you will be treated like family.
So remember, when you shop with Toyota of Muscatine, not only are you sure to get great service, but you're also supporting local.
All right, so it's been a pretty fun show today. Lots of energy, lots of excitement for both the Riverhawks and our community with things happening with United Way. So I wanted to just remind you one last time, make sure that you go to the game this Sunday. It's at 2 p.m. right here at the high school in Muscatine on the new field. So that'll be really exciting and a cool experience to have watching your Muscatine Riverhawks. 2 p.m. this Sunday. And next week, next game will also be a home game, so be prepared for that. It's $5 admission. If you can't go to the game for some reason, you can catch it live. Discover Muscatine will be there to give that to you live, and we're happy to be part of the Riverhawks family now as well, providing you that live feed for the games, both home and away. I also wanted to remind you, it's St. Patrick's Day. I mean, holy cow. I totally forgot until I was driving to work and found out on the radio. And I was like, oh crap, I'm wearing brown. That's not gonna work. And so then I had to run, grab some stuff. I grabbed a sweatshirt, grabbed this hat, and thank goodness I'm not gonna get pinched today. So if you forgot, I went through my head, I'm like, oh my gosh, am I a terrible mom, or is my kid wearing green? Yes, she is, so I'm not a terrible mom, thank goodness. I won't get the worst mom in the world award today. So I'm safe, but I hope you guys are too. Happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody. If not, you can come out and grab some things. We got some cute stuff at Hy-Vee. Or you can come out and celebrate by having some Wahlburgers tonight for dinner. Kids eat free every night, so that's always fun. Thank you guys for joining the show today. We will be back again tomorrow for the show, and it's Friday, and that's always fun. So I hope that you guys have a great day. I hope the weather sticks out for us and stays beautiful so that we can all have a wonderful weekend. Until then, though, don't forget that kindness is free. So spread that stuff wherever you go.
We just don't work out in a single plane of motion.